They say I'm a dictator, but I don't know how I dictate. I must be one of the best dictators in the world.
Welcome back to Real View Network. Today we explore the political journey of one of Africa's longest-serving presidents, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. From his armed struggle to his 4 decades in power, to the opposition figures who have challenged him, this is the story of a leader whose rule continues to shape Uganda. Yoweri Museveni's journey to power began long before he became president. In the late 1970s and early 1980s, Uganda was trapped in cycles of conflict and political instability. After Milton Obote returned to power in the disputed 1980 elections, Museveni rejected the results, claiming massive irregularities. Determined to change Uganda's political direction, he launched a guerrilla war through the National Resistance Army, the NRM. For 5 long years, Museveni and his fighters battled Obote's government and later the military junta that replaced him. Finally, in January 1986, Museveni and the NRA captured Kampala, marking the end of Obote's rule and the beginning of a new political era. Museveni was sworn in as president, promising fundamental change. After a decade of stabilizing the country and running a movement government, Museveni organized Uganda's first general elections in 1996. This election marked a major milestone, giving Ugandans a chance to vote under relative peace for the first time in many years. Museveni ran as a candidate and won by a wide margin. His supporters praised him for bringing security and economic reforms. But critics argued that the political environment was still heavily controlled and full multi-party democracy had not yet been restored. From 1986 to today, Museveni has ruled Uganda for nearly 40 years, making him one of Africa's longest-serving presidents. Over these decades, his government has overseen stability, economic growth, improved infrastructure, and regional influence. However, his extended stay in power has also attracted deep criticism. Many Ugandans argue that the removal of presidential term limits in 2005 and the scrapping of the age limit in 2017 opened the door for indefinite rule. To his supporters, Museveni represents experience and continuity. To his critics, he symbolizes overconcentration of political power. One of Museveni's fiercest political opponents has been Dr. Kizza Besigye, his former personal doctor and a key figure in the NRA struggle. Besigye broke ranks in 1999, accusing the government of abandoning democratic principles. He later contested against Museveni in 2001, 2006, 2011, and 2016, becoming a symbol of resistance. His campaigns were marked by arrests, confrontations with security forces, and allegations of vote irregularities. To many Ugandans, Besigye became the face of the struggle for political reform, a persistent challenger who refused to give up. In the late 2000s, a new and younger opposition figure emerged, Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, known as Bobi Wine. A popular musician turned politician, Bobi Wine energized millions of young Ugandans with his message of change. He contested the 2021 presidential elections, facing violent crackdowns, arrests, and tight state control around the campaign. His rise signaled a generational challenge to Museveni's long rule, bringing global attention to Uganda's political landscape. Over the years, critics, opposition leaders, and international observers have frequently accused President Museveni of holding on to power for too long. They argue that constitutional amendments, suppression of opposition, and control over state institutions reveal a desire to remain president indefinitely. Museveni and his supporters reject these claims, saying his continued leadership is based on stability, democracy, and the will of the people. But to many Ugandans, especially the youth, his long stay in power reflects what they see as political greed, an unwillingness to hand over authority, and a struggle between an older generation and a rising one seeking change. This is the story of Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, a leader praised for stability, challenged for his longevity, and central to Uganda's political identity for nearly 40 years. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Real Data news.